Welcome back to the second episode of my podcast. As discussed in the first video, I'll be talking about the main reasons why sleep deprivation is caused and how different people have across this problem. But first, I want to talk about I want to talk more about sleep deprivation and its main causes. Now, many of you know some common reasons why sleep deprivation is caused, right? Well, multiple factors can cause or contribute to sleep deprivation, including studies, medicals, and conditions, and procrastination, or poor sleeping environment, and even stress can affect sleep. Sleep deprivation is often driven by voluntary choices that reduce um, the available time for sleep. So, one of the main reasons that cause sleep deprivation is huge amount of internet usage. I have surveyed most pupils in my grade and have surveyed a few adults and a few students that are both older and younger in younger grades, and I have asked them why they feel like they lack the sleep needed. Majority of 50% in the survey have answered that the reason was from watching videos late at night. The main platforms for viewing these entertainment are Netflix, YouTube, Instagram Shorts, or other series binging platforms. From personal experience, binge watching series tend to give you an exciting ending for the next episode, which would make you addicted to the series due to the exciting ending that leads to the next episode. This can lead you to having less sleep, as procrastination and addiction of binge watching the shows can ruin sleep schedules massively. It was estimated that almost two-thirds of the American population binge watch series regularly, and it suggests an increasing amount of binge watching can lead to sleep problems, lack of sleep, and bedtime procrastination, which can ultimately ruin your sleep schedule. Gaming is another factor for sleep deprivation. From my personal experience and from observing of others, gaming is a big factor that can play a role in loss of sleep. Gaming allows a person to receive dopamine after winning, which is something that makes a person have a strong desire to play again. This can lead to the person being addicted, which can cause a lack of sleep. And from a 2005 study conducted um, from a in a group of young adult men, uh, they found that gaming at night increased their heart rate and reduced their feeling of sleepiness and reduced the brain power wave activity that occurs in the transition to sleep, which um, which weakens your sleep um, at night. Before I talk about the potential causes of sleep deprivation, let's talk about the celebrities that have either had sleep deprivation or had sleep deprivation that caused insomnia or other sleeping problems. So, the first person I would like to talk about is Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga um, is a singer, and she has reportedly said that due to her passion in music, it has made her hard for her to sleep as she is always trying to perfect her singing or always trying to perfect something that can increase her status or uh, make her better as she's trying to always improve on herself. Um, she reportedly said that after her rise in fame, it was hard for her to sleep because the passion it has been too strong and she hasn't slept for 3 days. This shows that the passion or being very focused on one thing can make you have a lack of sleep, and research shows that your brain is active when you focus so that's why it's hard to fall asleep. Lady Gaga reportedly now has insomnia, which shows a progression from sleep deprivation due to due to due to trying to be perfect and now having insomnia. Another example of celebrities that have sleep deprivation is George Clooney. George Clooney has admitted that he has been having insomnia problems um, somewhere around 2017. From the quote of George Clooney, he has stated that turning off the television causes him to overthink, and he starts to see visions. He said he has a very tough time to sleep, and with a screen of the television, he is able to numb out the thinking that goes on his brain, and he and there is no more um there is no more sounds in his mind. He said without question he wakes up every night 5 times, and he is actually suffering due to his racing mind that keeps him from drifting off to sleep, and that is why he needs distractions. Teenagers also overthink when trying to sleep, which can link back to George Clooney, as that is also one of the reasons why he there is such a big problem when he sleeps. And teenagers often think of things like social life, schoolwork, um, or work outside of school. It is not recommended to try what Clooney did, as he states that it is something only people with mental illness need, as to having a television on while trying to sleep. So, the main message of this episode is to tell anyone that is struggling with sleep deprivation that they are not alone. Successful people can also be distracted or suffer from sleep losses, and it is important to prevent it before it is too late. Thanks for watching episode 2. The next episode will be how sleep deprivation can ruin both physical and mental health. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening.